Having recently binge-watched the entire series of Avatar The Last Airbender live action, I was curious to know how they made all of these scenes and the bending so realistic, and what it was like trying to bring this cherished story to life. Today I wanted to delve into what it was like and all of the behind the camera moments from the bending, weaponry, and martial arts training. But before we get into more of these moments, today's trivia question. For the die-hard Avatar fans out there, what day did the first episode of the original Avatar series release? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct. Speaking to that hybrid nature, Space says the team looked at various animals when building Appa's live-action look. They particularly wanted the sky bison's flying silhouette to remain similar to the animated series. Using manatees as a reference for his tail, for his eyes and horns, they used buffalo as inspiration. As Katara actress explains on the set, Appa is basically half back on a mechanical bull, with footage showing the massive Appa rig they had on set. "I've had some of my best days on Appa," Sokka actor said. "It feels like you're flying through the air, which is a childhood dream." We got to hear from Albert Kim, the show's developer, about the challenges and expectations that was a bit of pressure.
We're dealing with a cast of minors, a lot of kids, which is tough logistically and also and for a lot of other reasons. But in the end, I think we were all so passionate and committed towards making sure to translate the story that we all loved to live action, that all of those challenges kind of melted away.
It was very sad and unfortunate when we heard the news that the original show creators left production after 2 years. Seemingly after 2 years, it felt like they would have more credit on more episodes, but with trying to recreate an entire series, I guess it takes more time than I think. Michael DiMartino took to Instagram back in 2020 to announce he was separated from the project, saying it was a very hard decision, but it was the right one, and even though that the company was all for supporting him in the direction of the show, creative differences still arised. He goes on to say that whatever version of the series that we do end up seeing will not be what Brian and him had ended up envisioning. But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow. All 4 bending disciplines are based on real-life martial arts techniques, so we needed to make sure that we not only mastered those styles, but had a thorough understanding of the philosophy behind them, Kim said. Firebending inspiration by Northern Kung Fu, waterbending has its roots from Tai Chi, earthbending based on martial arts, Cormier studied wushu to airbend. Gordon had to jump in and be a master at his element right away, Kiawentiio said. Aang might be destined to perfect every element as the Avatar, but he's just an expert airbender at the start of the series. I'm really glad that my character started as a beginner and I didn't have to be perfect. It was really helpful for me as I learned it. At a first glance, Sadie's costumes are extremely faithful to the source material, backed by thoughtful research and given original touches. She went on to say the most important thing was trying to kind of find a balance between the real world and the animated world, and trying to combine the two together in a way that honored both. Continuing on saying, so I took basically the history and the culture that the animation was sort of inspired by, and then I started to do further research into it and kind of learn more about it. And for those who were paying attention to Easter eggs and know the actors of the original series, Dae Kim, who plays Fire Lord Ozai in the Netflix series, first voiced the role of General Fong in the original series. In the premiere episode of Season 2, Fong tried to force Aang into the Avatar state. And of course, we can't forget about the Cabbage Merchant, who is the same voice actor for the role. I've got to say, we had a lot of big names. He was probably the biggest celebrity we had on set, Albert Kim once said. Everyone wanted to take a selfie with James, especially when he got into his costume, myself included. And as far as the answer to our trivia question, ironically, it was February 21st, 2025 that the animated Avatar The Last Airbender series premiered. Just one day and 9 years later, we would get almost the same premiere date. we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What are your thoughts on all this? What was your favorite moments of this series? Is there anything that you thought just wasn't right for the series, if anything? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys!